Thursday.
Is it Thursday today?
I'm having kimchi.
Have you not? It's Thursday today and I'm having kimchi.
3.5 minutes.
Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm going to show you then. I'm just making some lunch. I'm going to be having some proteiny seedy bagels with some cream cheese and I didn't even freaking put the toaster on. And some kimchi. G also picked these up from the supermarket recently. Itsu chicken gyoza. So we're going to make one of these in the microwave. Interesting. Today I am off to an event with the fragrance shop. They've got like a warehouse in Covent Garden where you can go and like sniff. No, put it back. Where you can go and sniff all their fragrances. So I'm going to go and sniff some perfume.
They give me a nice scent.
You've already got some very nice scents.
I'll have a couple.
2.
Yeah, what do you do with them? Just chuck them in the
Put it in
microwave
the
like that?
microwave with a bit of water and then should we serve it with some soy sauce?
Yeah, I might have 3.
Whoa. That's a lot.
We got soy.
Yeah, all soy. Oh, it's got a recipe for our own dipping sauce. Soy sauce, vinegar, honey and sesame oil. We've got all of those ingredients. Get them out, babe. Let's make some sauce. Here we go. Oh my god, it's so simple but so delicious. I didn't vlog me eating the dumpling because one of my dumplings fell into the sink, so I didn't want to eat it. And I'm just so hangry and so PMSy. Aren't I a moody bitch at the moment?
No, you're lovely.
I'm a little bit, just a bit aggy and angsty and...
You did shout at me about the sauce. Can you just fucking make this? I was shaking, I was so hungry even though I had breakfast. Whenever I have breakfast, I end up ravenous at lunchtime. It's my metabolism, isn't it? Yeah.
Anyway, I'm feeling marginally better, but not massively so. And now I need to leave the house. And I need to change my shirt because I got makeup all over it this morning. I'm having one of those days. I am home from the event, which I need to talk to you about, but I'm going to chat to you about that in this vlog at some point, but not right now because I am in the worst mood today. I'm being such a bitch, not to anyone, I just feel so aggy. Like, I feel like it's not often I'm in a bad mood. Normally my mood can be like sometimes a little bit low, a bit down, depressed, but it's not often that I'm just angry, and today I am angry at nothing in particular, just very aggy and frustrated and angry at everyone. And I think I'm on day 3 of my period, that's probably why, but it's really annoying. I found myself like getting really annoyed at people walking slowly, like to the point where I could have like been like, get out of my way. I asked you guys for some questions on my Instagram stories, so I'm going to sit here and answer your questions now. Bit of a Q&A, and I hope my anger doesn't come off. It probably won't. Today is Saturday and I have had a tiny bit of a lay-in. Got up at 9, went on the bike. I'm trying to get back into my fitness at the moment and it's feeling really good. I'm feeling good about it. I'm still eating loads so it kind of cancels each other out, but at least I'm like moving my body more. Talking about food, I'm just about to put some bacon in under the grill. I'm just on a massive craving. Oh shit, I put the oven on instead. What an idiot. Yeah, I've got a massive thing about bacon sandwiches at the moment. I can't stop thinking about them. It's not a good craving to have. So I'm home alone this weekend. G is in Yorkshire surprising his best friend. It's his best friend's birthday and him and all of his crew have gone up to surprise the birthday boy. He doesn't know it's happening. And then they're going on a little like, I think they're going on like a pub crawl tonight or today. I could have gone and stayed for the weekend with G's parents. Then we would have had to get someone in to look after Maurice, so I decided to stay at home and have a nice chilled one by myself, which you guys know I always love.
my god, this bread is so good, but it's so thick. Look at that, proper good, the good stuff. So my plans are for the weekend, I'm going to eat my sandwich with my cup of tea and I'm going to finish the book I'm reading. I'm so close to the end now of finishing My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Atessa Moshfegh. I've been really enjoying this book. It's really weird, it's a bit quirky, it's a bit gross at times, but I just really like it and I like her writing. I need to take a hay fever pill. Then I am going to go upstairs, do my hair, do my makeup, because tonight I am going out with my circus friends. One of my friends is moving back to Australia after like 12 years of being in London, which is so sad. I'm really gonna miss her and miss seeing her every week at my circus class. So we've organised a bit of a like not farewell drinks but kind of in Dalston this evening. I've booked us a random Mexican like taco restaurant just to have a bite of food before potentially moving on to, I don't know, a pub or to get some cocktails. I'm not really sure where the night will take us. That's kind of one of the nice things about living in London. You can go out and you don't really know where your night's gonna go. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Don't know what I'm gonna wear yet. And apart from that, I kind of want to do some decluttering today. I want to sort through, we've got a drawer full of spices I want to declutter because we don't use all of them and some of them are probably out of date. Maybe sort through my office drawers, kind of be a little bit productive. I've got a clothes wash on now. It's kind of nice having no plans. Feels really nice, love it. What would you guys do on a day to yourself? What is your go-to? I was thinking of having a bath, but I've already showered and washed my hair now. I was going to eat this outside, but it's so cold and I know my tea is just gonna go cold very, very quick and I want to savour it. So I've let Maurice out, he's in the garden chasing flies whilst I eat my sandwich, which I've sprinkled with so much black pepper. So good. Whoa, the hair is looking mad. I haven't had my hair done in about a year. I've had a tiny trim and I think I've had a fringe trim, but I haven't had it coloured in over a year. And this week, so in next week's vlog, I've got an appointment and I'm thinking of doing something slightly different to it. So stay tuned. So long at the moment, I definitely want to keep the length, but the colour needs to change a bit and also just maybe like a bit of a new style as well because it's very bottom heavy. Don't know if you can tell. I'm going to do my makeup now. I've got such a headache. Every day for the past like 3 days I've woken up with a headache. I don't know what's going on. I've just done my makeup. I'm going to turn, I've got this little light that I use for filming, mainly for when I'm at restaurants trying to make content and the lighting's really dark. It's so great. It's like 30 quid from Amazon, but it's really flat, so it doesn't take up very much room in my handbag. You can properly see my makeup when it's on, so I need to put some more lipstick on because at the moment, wait, can I clip this onto my camera? Yes, I can. Amazing. So I'm wearing my favourite foundation, which is the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. Oh my god, it makes my skin look so glowy. I haven't actually put any highlighter on, so I need to do that. And then I'm just wearing some of the Vive Essentials palette on the eyes. I think I'm probably going to add a tiny bit of glitter to my eyes before I go out later. I've got a tiny bit of shimmer on, but I need more. My makeup today pretty standard for what I normally do. I love these. They are coffee bags, so if you want a really delicious tasting coffee but can't be bothered to make a proper one with beans, fresh beans, then recommend these. So funny, it literally just looks like a tea bag. You could do that with my less dominant hand. And it's proper nice tasting coffee. I still haven't finished my book, so I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna add, oh my god, that is so loud. Ignore the washing machine, it sounds like it's gonna explode. I'm gonna add some oat milk and some hazelnut syrup and go and finally finish my book in the garden. It's nearly 2 o'clock and I feel like I've just been faffing around. So yeah, I'm gonna go and sit in the garden with my coffee. Oh no, I'm not, no. Do you wanna go out?
want to go out? Come on then. Come on then. Good boy. I have just finished my book. It actually took me a little bit longer than I was expecting to get through it, but I thought I'd give you a little review now, and if you want to check out what I'm reading next or what I've read recently, I'll leave a link to my Goodreads in the description box. That's kind of the way that I track what I'm reading and what I rate each book. This is about a girl, she's unnamed, we never find her name out, a girl who decides to do a year of hibernation in the hope that her life will have some meaning and that she'll come out of it feeling kind of restored and renewed. She didn't have a great upbringing, she didn't have very good parents, she's got a really rubbish therapist who prescribes her all sorts of pills to help her sleep. It's kind of a slow-paced, quite repetitive story of her trying to sleep, trying to waste a year basically. And even though the premise doesn't sound that exciting, I still really enjoyed this book. I really loved the ending, especially the last couple of chapters. It's really dark, it's disturbing, it's funny in places, it's depressing, very similar to her other book called Lapvona, which I read on our honeymoon. So yeah, if this sounds up your street, I'll leave a link to it down below. I found this book in a charity shop and got it for £1.50, so I think that's a little bit of a bargain. There are some pages I folded down because I quite liked some of the quotes on them. I'll read this out. This was good, I thought. I was finally doing something that really mattered. Sleep felt productive. Something was getting sorted out. I knew in my heart this was perhaps the only thing my heart knew back then, that when I'd slept enough I'd be okay. I'd be renewed and reborn. I'd be a whole new person. Every one of my cells regenerated enough times that the old cells were just distant, foggy memories. My past life would be a dream and I could start over without regrets, bolstered by the bliss and serenity that I would have accumulated in my year of rest and relaxation. Yeah, I feel like that's a good kind of summary. I am going to have a snack now. I have just got some apple and peanut butter to dunk, and I also have some pineapple, melon and mango fingers. I'm going to eat these and maybe play a little bit of PlayStation whilst I have this snack. I'm currently playing Spyro. This is my game that I play by myself without G. It's one of my favourite games ever. I've completed it so many times. Playing this game is so freaking nostalgic. This is the remastered version of Spyro Year of the Dragon. So it never looks quite as like nostalgic as it used to, but it's so good. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for my night out now. I have wasted so much time on the PlayStation and a lot of time reading. So I didn't get to declutter my spices, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. The weather's quite nice today. It's like, I think it's like 15 degrees. Definitely looks like it's going to rain, but the sun is out at the moment. And I want a little bit of height today, so I've dug my old favourite boots out. I haven't worn these in about 2 years, but I've held on to them because they're so comfy. They're like my favourites. They look like this. They were originally from H&M. They've got a big heel, so they give me a lot of height. So I'm going to base tonight's outfit around those. I definitely need some volume in my hair. Just goes so flat after I've washed it. Like, look at the shape of my head. So annoying. I'm just going to end up wearing all black, aren't I? Because that's what I feel most confident in. I'm thinking maybe I'll wear a little dress, you know. Let me have a look at what I've got. Okay, option one, I have a little play suit that I picked up from a charity shop a few years ago. One of my favourite things in my wardrobes, and I've just kept on the top I was wearing underneath, kind of high neck, ribbed, from H&M. And then I've put on some tights and my boots. I feel a bit like a priest in this, so I don't think I'm going to wear this, at least not with this top on. I'm just going to put this dress on. I've had this for years. It's from Zara and I really love this. Probably needs a bit of an iron, but I'm going to try it on first. I do love this dress. I do love it, but I feel like with the tights it looks a bit workwear. So I think I'm going to save this for when the weather gets a tiny bit nicer and go tightless with some trainers. But yeah, I really do love this dress. I think it's really flattering, especially because it kind of clinches you in at the waist. and I like all the buttons down it. Okay, this needs steam. I'm going to do that now, but I think I'm going to wear it. It's from Abercrombie & Fitch. I'm pretty sure they still sell a dress like this, but the reason I love it is because it's like a linen. It's so comfy and easy to wear, and it has this really nice low back. It will look like a nice low back once I've taken my bra off. I think it's just easy to wear. I'll throw a shirt on over the top, and I really don't have to worry about feeling comfy, eating too much, dancing at all. So yeah, I have just run some Olaplex number 6 through my hair, and this is how it's looking. Oh, I love it so much at the moment, which always happens before you get your hair done, doesn't it? I have changed back into the first play suit. Typical that. I've also steamed a shirt and put my faux leather jacket on. Quite big and boxy right now, but I don't mind it because my legs are kind of bare. This is my look for this evening. I'll try and vlog a couple of bits because I've never been to this bar we're going to before, so it might be a new find. We shall see.
Greens in here, babe.
Greens! Spring greens!
Some spring greens on there.
Yeah, why not? We're cooking chicken thighs for lunch. I've got an idea in my head of what I want, and we're going for it. Paprika, garlic granules, and some oil. Got some mushrooms, peppers and shallot, and my chicken's done, so I just sprinkled garlic granules, paprika, salt and also a little bit of herbs, and we're going to put these in the pita bread. Here we go. That is a nice big beefy lunch, that. I am spending the day just making a shit ton of content for TikTok and Instagram. I filmed some fun videos so far, short form content. Oh, I'll probably put them on YouTube Shorts as well. But one of the ones I wanted to film was this hair theory video that's kind of going viral on TikTok at the moment. It just looks really fun. And it's basically about like how much a hairstyle can change how you look, or like change people's perception of you based on something as simple as your hair and the way you style it. So I'm going to try it now. So this is my hair. I'm just going to try loads of different hairstyles and see what people would think of me and presume for each. I love this hairstyle. This is how I wanted my hair on my wedding day. Didn't quite look like this though. Why don't I do this hairstyle more? It's freaking cool as. Seriously now, do we need to bring the quiff back? Because I'm not hating this. I think it looks alright. Is it silly? Maybe a little bit. I kind of love it though. So at the start of this vlog I went to that fragrance shop event, and I thought I'd talk you through a couple of the fragrances that I got from that event because I found some really beautiful ones that I think you guys are gonna like. So the first one is Jimmy Choo, and it's the I Want You Forever. I have a sample of the I Want You that I've been using for a while and I really like it. It's a really beautiful kind of sweet fragrance, but the I Want You Forever, it looks like this. It's a floral, fruity, gourmand fragrance, which is right up my street. I love anything vanilla-y or anything kind of fruity or sweet. I'm kind of teetering on either being like full-on spice amber or sickly sweet vanilla fragrance, so this is right up my street. It launched last year, and the top notes are bitter almond and rose, the middle notes are cherry, vetiver and jasmine, and the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, oak moss and amber, so like 3 of my favourite perfume notes. The bottle is really beautiful. This is actually like the spray, which is kind of clever. It doesn't have a lid, which I kind of like that design. It's a lot more intense than the original I Want You, and for that reason I like it. Like, it really stays on the skin, and it's that sickly sweetness, but it kind of settles, yeah, to more of a like just a sweet ambery perfume. So I really like this one. I'll leave links to all of these down below. I don't know what I've done with the lid for this one, which is really annoying. Oh no, here it is. Because this is the one that I wore out on my night out on Saturday, and I really like this. It's from Givenchy. I've never tried one of their perfumes before, but it is the female one called Linterdit. Okay, so this is something a little bit different for me, because even though I like sweet perfumes, I'm not massively into the floral fragrances. I don't have many floral fragrances at all. It is an amber floral. Oh, that explains it. Probably why I like it, because it's an amber floral. So the top notes are pear and bergamot. The middle notes are tuberose, orange blossom and jasmine sambac. And the base notes are patchouli, vanilla, ambroxan and vetiver. Ambroxan is an ingredient I love in fragrance. And yeah, it's kind of unlike a perfume I've ever tried or worn before. Oh, I'm finding it really difficult to put my finger on why I like this so much. It's kind of powdery. I think it might be the jasmine in it. I'm getting a little bit of violet as well for some reason. Oh, it's just so nice. I really like this perfume. Maybe it's the pear or orange blossom in it that I'm really getting. Everyone talks about it having a grape smell, and I think that may be what I'm kind of plucking at. It's like a sweet, powdery, grapey floral. I just really like it. This has definitely made me very interested in trying out some more Givenchy perfumes, because it's such a beautiful fragrance that I haven't really got anything similar to in my fragrance wardrobe. By the way, the website called Fragranatica is like one of my favourite websites ever. If you are a perfume lover and really interested in fragrance, then you will love this website, because it tells you like when the perfume was made, all the notes in it, who the nose was. It has a really cool like diagram of like the notes in the fragrance, and then it shows you like what, if you like this one, then you might also like another one, so you can find similar perfumes to your faves. And then there's like customer reviews as well, which I always found very helpful. So I also got a men's fragrance from Givenchy. This is Givenchy Gentleman Society, and G has been wearing this. Can you hear that helicopter? There have been helicopters flying over our house every day for so long now. It's really worrying what's going on. Okay, so this is the Givenchy Gentleman Society for men. It came out this year, 2023. But what I would say is that it's definitely, for me, leaning more towards unisex. For me, it smells something that I would absolutely wear. It's a woody aromatic fragrance, probably why I like it. I like those woody fragrances. It's got cardamom and sage as the top notes, French narcissus, vetiver as the middle notes, vanilla and cedar, and Palo Santo as the base notes. I got G to try this last week, and he was sending me WhatsApp messages being like, I really like this perfume, it really reminds me of something, like it's very nostalgic to him for some reason, but he can't put his finger on why. I just don't think I've ever smelled a men's fragrance which is kind of got a fruity like scent to it as well, so for that I really like it. And the final one I wanted to talk about is Thierry Mugler have launched a new version of Angel. It's called Angel Elixir, and I grew up with my mum smelling of Angel. Like, Angel is my mum's fragrance. It's the only kind of perfume she wears. It's either that or Dior's Poison. And you know when you're with someone all the time and they wear a fragrance so much and you spend so much time with them that it can be a little bit overpowering. Like, I just remember Angel filling up a car and being quite like overwhelming when I was younger, driving long car distances with my mum smelling like Angel. So I've never been the biggest fan of Angel, but this I really like. I'm not even sure what the notes are. Angel Elixir, here we go. So it's launched this year, very new. It's a floral fruity gourmand, again same as the Jimmy Choo. Top notes of pink pepper, middle notes of jasmine, lang lang, orange blossom and sandalwood, base notes of bourbon, vanilla and amber extreme. Those are like a whole bunch of my favourite
notes in a perfume. Oh, and it's so nice. It's so different to the original Angel. Again, quite powdery. I'm really getting the jasmine. It says a completely original woody floral gourmand fragrance, a shimmering spark of metallic spices, an ethereal milky floral bouquet designed by Mugler. Yeah, to me it's just a very powdery, sweet fragrance with a hint of wood and a hint of sandalwood. I really like this and I'll definitely be wearing it. I'm gonna have to give this to my mum as well to try out, because I think I'd be very interested to hear how she compares this to the original Angel, being such a huge fan of it. And every Christmas and every birthday I always buy her a bottle of Angel because it's her perfume. Oof, my camera battery just ran out, which was kind of good timing. But yeah, I'll leave a link to all of those below. It's so hard to talk about fragrance, isn't it, because everyone's sense of taste is so different, and it's really hard to convey scent in a video with language. I find it so much easier to just go in store and have a sniff and see what you think. But yeah, I'm really excited to wear the Givenchy one more, both the men's and the women's one, because they're both quite unique for me, I think, and yeah, I'm excited to wear them more. Oh my god, I smell so good right now. Oh yeah, I think that's this one, or is it this one? I really like the Jimmy Choo one, I think.